Joining us now is a member of the House Judiciary Committee, Republican California Congressman Kevin Kiley. Congressman Kiley, just your reaction to this breaking news here. The Iran-backed militias, they're in Iraq, striking an American base near the Erbil airport. Your response?
Well, this is why, we've been on the absolute highest alert. I think it was well anticipated that Iran would, try something along these lines. And so, my prayers are with all of our service members who are overseas, and certainly with the three who have tragically lost their lives. This is a regime that has been targeting Americans, that has chanted death to America, that has been the #1 exporter of terrorism in the world, that has caused untold suffering. It's been a long-standing U.S. policy that this, one of the most evil regimes in history, simply cannot get its hands on the most powerful weapon in history. And so I'm looking forward to being briefed on the administration to get a fuller sense, a fuller picture of the scope of these operations and what the plan is moving forward.
All right. Well, the other breaking news as part of this is that Iran-backed militias in Iraq have vowed to take action in solidarity with Iran in this ongoing conflict. So if you can help us unpack all of this, I mean, are we looking even more at a wider regional war as we look at who is siding with who?
Well, of course, that's not what anyone wants. And so I certainly, think it's imperative that the administration get Congress fully up to speed on the scope of what has been planned and what's happened so far, as well as what, our intelligence shows about the nature of what those risks might be and what actions we need to take to assure that that doesn't happen moving forward.
Okay. And, you know that your Democratic colleagues and some of your Republican colleagues as well, including Rand Paul and Thomas Massie, have said that they need to be briefed and that the president potentially, Democrats are saying, the president flouted the Constitution, taking war powers into his own hands. Where do you stand on this? Do you feel like more than the Gang of Eight should have been alerted ahead of time?
Well, it's very difficult in these fast-moving situations to necessarily have the full body of Congress brought up to speed on each and every highly classified piece of information as it proceeds. So that's why the Constitution does give the president a great deal of inherent authority when it comes to the actions necessary to protect Americans. That's different than other areas of policy, domestic policy, for example. But that, authority, of course, is not absolute. And so that's why it is vitally important that especially as events are moving so fast, that Congress is brought up to speed and that whatever the future may hold here, in terms of our shared aspiration that we have a free and democratic future for the people of Iran, Congress needs to be centrally involved in whatever the nature of America's involvement might be.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.